Hi everyone, Graham here with the latest updates on the beta launch of We Share Abundance. Yeah, okay. Today is Friday. TGIF. I'm not sure whether that applies nowadays with all the working from home and everything else. Do weekends really count anymore? I don't know. But it is Friday. It's the 28th of January, 2022. We're almost into the next month, the second month of the year already. We should be streaming live on Twitch, YouTube, and in our Facebook group, We Share Abundance Publicly. And I'll be heading over there in a moment just to make sure that things are working. Also, because it's the only place that I tend to see comments. And so it's the only place that I can answer questions that come in. Okay. Wherever you're watching from, whichever platform you're on, whether it's Twitch or YouTube or in our Facebook group, We Share Abundance Publicly, you are equally welcome. Whichever continent you're from, whichever country, whether you're a member or just visiting, you're equally welcome. Okay, so let's head over to Facebook and look for the group We Share Abundance Publicly. Scroll down and hopefully we've got the right day. Yeah. And we have top of the comments list, we've got Russ Cowley from Newcastle. I saw a message from him saying he might not be able to make it. So I think he was running after the bus or he was taking a medical to pass for the latest signing for Newcastle United before the transfer window closes. And then we've got Dave Jackson from the UK as well, but down in London. Then Ikone from Nigeria. Russ says, I'm early. No, I'm not. It's 2 minutes past now. And I think I clicked on the button just as it went to 1900 hours. Okay. We've got Richard from Devon. And we had somebody else there Ramachandra from India. Andrew from New Zealand. Akapomo Day from Nigeria. And Sam from Nigeria. And Peter from Kettering, all here already. And of course, Friday is a work day for the developers, but Saturday and Sunday are not. So where we're up to with the development today, when I give you the updates, is where we will be up to until Monday. Not sure that there'll be an awful lot of new work done on Monday and Tuesday, because that's the month end. Tuesday being the 1st, Monday the 31st. We usually on the 31st or the last day of the month, we go through everything we can with a fine-tooth comb to try and make sure that everything will be right on the day. And then we get the month-end figures, the free raffle winners and all the bits and pieces sorted out on the 1st. And it's usually a process that means that we close down the members area of the website for a few hours while we run the numbers. Okay, let's see. We've got Werner from South Africa in as well. We'll give it just a minute or two longer, and then we will be Norman from Doncaster, I've seen just popped in there. Then we'll be getting started. We'll just give it a couple of minutes. There may well be Avazu webcasts or whatever they call them on, because I know they're pushing a lot to get everything going and working and try and get everybody up to speed to make some money selling their raffle tickets for the $1 billion raffle. The drawing won't be until June. I think ticket sales will be completed by mid-May. So where are we now? End of January. It'll leave February, March, April, and half a month of May. So if we take halfway through February, there'll be 3 months for us to really get to grips with selling tickets. And I think we'll be able to escalate the numbers of tickets sold as we get nearer the event, because people now will say, okay, when's the draw? Oh, yeah, it's in June. Okay, I'll buy one later. They'll procrastinate, won't they? And but as it gets nearer the draw, and they say, there's only this many tickets left now, there's 90% been sold and all this sort of thing, people will say, well, I don't want to miss out, and they'll be getting stuck into buying themselves a ticket. So we're going to have to put together something which is going to sway them over into buying early. Okay. I haven't had time to put anything together yet. I've got some ideas at the back of my mind to help us all get some success with the affiliate program, but I won't be able to get to it until we get soap launched. Soap is our priority. Success on the plate. And we got Nepal in the house as well. Thobsa from South Africa. So where are we? 6 minutes past. We'll get started. Okay. With a short prayer. Yeah, that's what we do. That's what we do. Okay. Dear Heavenly Father, we are so grateful for you, and we thank you for all your blessings, and we ask that you bless the We Share Abundance community, that it may fill each member's heart with unconditional love, and that through that love each member may find the joy of service. And through service, bless each member that they may attract into their life everything that they need and want from you. Amen. Okay. We have a couple of updates. I did send out some messages, one earlier this morning and one not too long ago. The one not too long ago, any of you that are struggling for a few bob, and you are, if you don't know what a few bob is, it's an old English expression for money, but anybody among you that could use making a few dollars anyway. There's about 100 hours of work at $15 an hour. So it's quite a handy lump of cash you can make. And they're looking for testers for $5 billion sales before they release it. I'm not sure what the process is. You will have to contact them and tell them who you are, where you're from. You will, of course, need to be an affiliate there. And there's no reason why you shouldn't be. We've been pushing 5 billion sales for quite a long time. We have a huge network there of, I think it's over 250,000 people now. And it could provide a healthy boost in cash for We Share Abundance once they do go live. We won't know until they go live, and we'll see how many people out of those people actually decide that they'd like to do whatever is required, which isn't going to be a lot, to grab a free $400 a year for using their systems. Okay, but as I say, meantime, I think they're paying $15 an hour. I can't remember the exact figures now, but I did spot it on their Telegram group, and I sent it out in a message, so it's in your inbox. But go to the $5 billion sales website, log in, check the launch updates. It's the last one anyway. It's up in the 40s. I think it's number 41, and you'll get the details there, and you can become a beta tester for them. if you are approved, there's about 100 hours work at $15 an hour from memory. So, you can make yourself $1,500 in a couple of weeks. Okay. That's one thing. The other thing that we've messaged you about particularly is Instant Recall. It's an app that you can download, totally free. It's an almost identical program to Tapestry, but Instant Recall got started a bit later, and they're looking for 50,000 installations of the app before they can monetize the program and start paying out. But they're up at over, I can't remember what that number was either. I think it's over 30,000. I did send the figures out to you. It could happen very quickly. I see the numbers of our group. We've got the biggest group in Instant Recall, as far as I'm aware. And I see our group growing on an hourly basis. So if everybody just in our group went out and got 10 people, we'd absolutely murder the 50,000. We'd crack it very, very quickly. It would be done and dusted. They'd be able to monetize the information, and we'd be getting paid. I don't know how long it'll take them. Probably, my guess would be after they hit that target figure, my guess would be it'll be about 6 weeks before you're actually going to see any cash in your account. But it's a real good program, like Tapestry. Potential is huge, but you've got to download the app and you've got to activate it so that they can track where your phone travels. It's anonymous in the same way that Tapestry is, and they can sell the data saying, there were 27 people or went there from there, and then there were 200 people went over. It's they don't say who they are, what they are. They don't know who or what they are. All they know is that a phone travels from there to there to there, and they collate all that data, and that is saleable information. And if everybody just gets 10 people when they launch, you'll be making over $5,000 a month passive. Because once you've got your people in, there's no need to stop at 10, but if everybody only gets 10, the income is over $5,000 a month. So great potential. There are no affiliate fees with Instant Recall. There are affiliate fees with Tapestry. It's like $10 a month with Tapestry. It's no affiliate fee whatsoever with Instant Recall. But with Tapestry, you get paid $1 on your personal referrals. With Instant Recall, you don't get anything paid to you for your personal referrals. But that's not where the money is. The money is in your second, third, and fourth tiers. Your personal referrals, the income from that is used for charity. It's used to help feed hungry children. So it's a really worthwhile cause and worth getting involved in. So that's Instant Recall, $5 billion sales updates from me. They're third-party programs. You came to hear about what's going on with us. We're progressing really, really well with the SOAP program. I believe by the end of next week, we will probably be into beta testing. I'm hoping that the beta testing will be completed in 7 to 10 days. We'll have enough information within 7 to 10 days. So you can say by by the 3rd week of February, if all goes well, you will have that soap program in your possession. And it's an amazing opportunity for everybody. If you just ignore the money, that will happen. But if you just go out and help people, find people that are desperate to make some money, find people that have lost hope and need a bit of a spark and inspiration in their life, find people that think they're failures, I can't make it work, I'm no good, and find those people and tell them not true. You can do it with this program. All you've got to do is what I'm doing to you and say, here's a free paid position. A paid position free of charge. I'm not sure how you say that. Free paid doesn't make sense, does it? But you know where I'm coming from. We're going to give them a paid entry, and you're going to get paid for giving it away. But forget about that. That will just happen. That is what we're programming. That'll be automatic. So the people come in, they'll join in your network. You'll be building a huge network very quickly, and so will everybody else. And the residual income from that network will far outweigh the front end stuff. But the front end stuff is good. I mean, somebody that's never made money online before with absolutely no cost will be able to go out, give away some paid positions in the Easy Business Builder, and boom, they made $10. Well, they've made more actually, but they can withdraw $10, and they can do it within a few minutes, really. I mean, how long does it take to give away, let's say 5 paid positions? 5 paid positions given away will earn $15. You save $5 to upgrade to the next level for the next period, because your subscription only lasts 30 days. We give you that first 30 days free, and we give you coupons that you can give away and make money giving them away. But the big thing about it is you'll be helping other people, because they'll be able to do the same. It'll be so easy for people to generate income for the first time in their lives, and even the people that have made money online, it'll be so huge. They'll be able to build a huge network very, very quickly. And then if they're promoting something else, they might be in one of these anti-aging elixirs or whatever it is. They can add thousands of people into that network through the business builder, through the soap program. It's going to be it's going to be a revelation. And when the top people in industries, in the multi-level marketing and network marketing industry, see what this is about and how quickly they can build huge downlines, increase the number of people that they have in their organization so quickly and so easily, you're going to have people queuing up to join. And the money that you will be making in 6 to 12 months down the line, okay, you may not get to be a millionaire, but you'll get to be a very comfortably retired person if you choose. You won't have to do anything more at that point if you don't want to. No reason why you shouldn't carry on helping people, and that will only increase your income. But you'll make a retirement level income 6 to 12 months just by helping people with the soap program. And as I say, the development is going really, really well. We had a good discussion earlier today, Devyani and myself. Devyani is our chief developer, for those of you that don't know. And we straightened out one or two things and sorted out one or two little pieces that needed tweaking, and I'm really, really pleased with the way things are going. Going a little bit faster than I expected, and it's looking really good. Okay, my end. I've not got an awful lot accomplished with it today. I will be working on it over the weekend because we need to be ready as soon as we can release it to the beta testers. We need everything in place so that they can test the whole gambit. We'll need the splash pages, banners, and this sort of thing. And we have a little incentive for you to create splash pages and banners for your fellow members, those of you that enjoy this sort of thing. Put them up on Facebook, and we'll find a way of rewarding people for that. Okay. But the big reward is because you'll feel good about helping people. Do it just for the love of service, and don't worry about the rest. It'll all flow to you. It'll just come to you. If you do the right things, you get the right results. Okay. Let's see who else we've got in here now. I remember seeing Nepal. Got Kingsley from Manchester, Deborah from USA, Southern Alabama, Mojaki from Lesotho, Easy from Nigeria, Faiz from Algeria. Hi there. And Kingsley from Manchester says, how is Cody doing? He's doing really, really well. Still has a bit of a problem with this itchy allergy thing, but his leg, which was the big problem, the surgery that we had done, is responding really well. And mind you, it's 5 months now since he had the surgery, so it's a long process. It still shows a little bit of atrophy, and he still favours that leg a little bit, but I think within another month or two it'll be on a par with his other leg. But it doesn't trouble him at all now, and he runs around and he's happy. And our biggest concern now, as I say, is this allergy thing. We can't really find a solution to it. We do have the option of drugs that we give him, which help. They stop him scratching and stuff quite a lot. But I don't really like drugs. I mean, I don't like taking any medicines, antibiotics, drugs, or anything. And I don't like giving them to, not saying that they don't have uses, but they tend to be overused and abused. So if we can find a better solution, we will do. We've tried lots of different foodstuffs, and they don't really seem to make a lot of difference. We were told raw meat, so we put him on the raw meat diet for a while. Didn't have any impact whatsoever. We got blood tests showing his allergies, and he came back saying he was allergic to everything. But we've tried to find foods that didn't include everything. Basically, grains and rice and this sort of stuff. So we've got him on food, but that doesn't seem to be making a lot of difference either. But anyway, that's another thing. But thanks for asking. And he's a good one, is Cody. He is a good one. Okay, that's covered the updates pretty much. We have, of course, our Q&A session. And we're talking about stake and rewards in our Q&A. And the first one is, what does it mean to stake Weezer tokens? And What is a stake in effect? Because it's misunderstood. People think they're buying something. You're not buying anything with a stake. You are depositing your funds into an account for a contract period, and it increases the rewards that you receive for things like logging in. And we have different levels of staking which will increase the rewards more. I have covered it previously, but seeing as it's in our Q&A now, why should I stake in WeShare Abundance? Well, there are many cryptocurrencies that offer rewards for staking, but there are none of them that offer as much as the returns in WeShare Abundance, which for primary stakes are at least 50% income for 30 days of logging in. It's not interest, it's not an investment, but if you look at it similar to a 30-day deposit in a bank account, your earnings would be much, much more than that. Of course, there is a disadvantage in it over a bank account, and that is that the WeShare Abundance tokens at the moment, although they're very stable in value, do not have great liquidity, but that will change drastically with the introduction of the SOAP program. But until it does, it means that what you're earning is pretty much locked away for the future at the moment. So whereas your bank account, you would be able to say, okay, I've had enough of this, I'll pull my money out. You can't really do it with staking, primary staking currently in WeShare Abundance. When we get a little bit down the road and we get secondary staking in as well and things like that, all that is going to change, and that will be within the next couple of months. You'll see those things happening. But currently, it's a very, very good way to build for the future. You need to build assets. If you don't build assets, you're going to end up working for the rest of your life. And there is no better asset currently than cryptocurrency. And the WeShare token and the WeShare Abundance token are both going to grow in liquidity and value over the coming months and years to a point where they will be really valuable assets. So with your staking, you're getting to a point where you have an asset which is appreciating in value and also going to be paying you dividends. And it's similar to a good solid stock on the stock exchange, which is another asset. It's something that you put your money into, and it's an asset, and it doesn't require your physical presence or effort to any great extent, but it generates income which you can use to build more assets. And of course, you can always peel off a piece of that income at any time to enhance your lifestyle. And that is the secret of wealth in a nutshell. It's building assets, things that increase in value, pay you an income, and don't require a lot of time on your part. Okay, so that was the second part of the question. With the third part, what do you mean by at least 50% income? Okay, this will get covered in more detail in later Q&As, but when we say at least 50% income, if we take an example, you stake $100, and each day you log in, we're going to pay you $5 for 30 days. So at the end of 30 days, you'll have $150. You'll need $100 to stake for the next 30 days, but you will have $50 profit, income, whatever you want to call it. $50 on $100 deposited is 50%. But why do we say at least 50%? Well, because we also have a bonus program. And if you refer other people to We Share Abundance and they stake pools, you qualify for the bonus. So all you've got to do is introduce one person each month who stakes a pool the month he comes in, whether it's at $2 or $5 or $10 or whatever level he chooses, and you qualify for the Power of One bonus. And the Power of One bonus goes up every month for 6 months, as long as you're consistent. Okay, you've got to qualify each month, and that's always the case. And it starts at 10%. So that 10% is applied to everything that we transfer from your US dollar wallet to your We Share Abundance wallet at the end of the month. And if that was $150 because you'd staked $100 and you'd earned $50, so you had $150 in there, but you'd introduce somebody, you'd be earning that 10% bonus. So instead of getting $150 transferred, you would be getting $150 plus 10%, $15. You'd be getting $165 transferred into your wallet. So that then becomes a 65% increase instead of a 50% increase, okay? Because you're getting 165 transferred instead of 150. You qualify in month 2 and it goes up to 15%, so it increases again. Month 3 it goes up to 20%.